I'm very thankful to all the participants who joined my one-on-one session last week. And the next session is going to be on May 4th. Yes, it's on May 4th. So if you want to join, please check on the description list below. And today we're going to create a very simple poster design using Adobe Photoshop. So there are tons. Yes, there are tons to cover. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. Alright, so here we go, we are in Photoshop, and very first thing, let's create an artboard, and for that press Ctrl and N, and I'm going for 4:5, and same thing, let's keep the resolution as 300, color mode to RGB, bitrate to 8, and let's keep everything as default, and let's click and create. And then right after that, let's create a solid and let's give it a kind of darker red color. Yep, something like this. Here we go. And then very first thing, let's drag and drop this paper texture right over here. Press Ctrl and T. Let's add a rotation and make it a little smaller. Here we go. Maybe, yep, let's flip it on this side. Yep, I'll just keep it right over here. Maybe let's make it some more small. And let's keep it right around here. And then right after that, let's drag and drop our very first player image right over here. And press Ctrl and T. Let's make it a little bigger. Here we go. And let's keep it right around here. Maybe make it a little bigger. Just like that. Maybe add little rotation, and let's do the same thing for this one. Ctrl T, add a little rotation, make it a little bigger. Yep, just like so. And then let's create a rectangle. So let's create a rectangle right over here, and let's see, press Ctrl and T. Again, let's add a little rotation, something like that, and let's keep it right over here, and let's keep it under this layer, and let's make a copy. Ctrl and J. Let's move it on top. Let's make a copy of this player image. Press Ctrl and J. Let's keep it above that rectangle. Right click, create clipping mask. Ctrl T. Let's make it a little bigger. Here we go. And let's move it a little on this side, just like so. Let's create one more layer. Go to brush, and with a general soft brush and with a black color, let's add a little shadow right over here. And maybe let's drop down the opacity a little bit. And let's do the same thing right around here. Here we go. Maybe let's drop down the opacity some more. Yep, just like so. And let's make a copy of that rectangle again. Ctrl J and Ctrl G. Let's make it a little smaller, and let's move it a little bit on this side. Let's give it a kind of brighter color. Here we go. And for this rectangle, let's give it a kind of darker color. Something like, yep, something like this. All right. Let's add some text. So let's add some text right over here, and let's go for, let's go for this font, and let's make it a little smaller, just like that. Right, and let's keep it all the way to the bottom. Press Ctrl and T. Let's add a little rotation. Let's make it a little smaller, and let's see. Let's keep it right around here. Now let's drag and drop this PNG right over here. Ctrl T. Let's make it a little bigger. There we go. Just like that, and maybe let's add an ellipse right around here. Let's keep it right over here, and let's make one more copy. Ctrl J, Ctrl T. Let's make it a little smaller. Let's keep it right around here. Let's bring it somewhere around here. Let's drag and drop another PNG. Let's drag and drop right over here. Ctrl T. Let's add a little rotation, maybe a bigger. Here we go. And then let's drag and drop a flag background right over here. Let's keep it all the way to the bottom. Press Ctrl and T. Let's make it a little bigger. Let's add a little rotation, and let's keep it right around here. Let's do some color adjustments. So select this player image, go to filter. Let's go to camera raw filter, and let's go and color tab, and let's drop down the saturation to -100. Let's go to light. Let's increase the shadows. Let's drop down the highlights, and from the effects tab, let's increase the clarity just like that, and then maybe texture some more. Yep, let's keep it like that, and let's click on OK. And let's do the same thing for this layer. Select this layer, go to filter, and let's apply the same camera raw filter. Let's go over here, apply previous setting, and let's keep it like that, and let's click on OK. And let's select the layer again, go to filter, and let's go to filter gallery, and let's go on sketch and apply this halftone effects. And let's see, yeah, let's increase the brush size a little bit, maybe 1.5. Yep, or I think it's, so let's keep it at 1.3. Yep, let's keep it like that, and let's click on OK. And let's see, let's select this layer, go to filter, and let's apply the same halftone effects, and let's click on OK. Here we go. And let's select this image, go to filter, let's go to camera raw filter, and let's apply the previous setting. And then for this one, I like to decrease the highlights some more and increase the shadows some more, and let's click on OK. And let's do the same thing for this one. Go to filter, let's go to camera raw filter, let's click and apply previous setting. And for this one, I like to increase the exposure a little bit. Yep, just like that. Maybe increase the shadows some more. And for the colors, keep the saturation maybe somewhere around, yep, -33 looks good to me. And let's keep it like that, and let's click on OK. Here we go. And now let's add some text. Ctrl T, Let's keep it right over here. Let's add a little rotation. And for this one, let's change the eclipse color to maybe kind of darker red, yep, something like that. And let's add a text on very top, right around here. Now let's add an overlay on very top. Let's drag and drop this right over here. Let's change the blending mode to screen, and let's drop down the opacity a little bit. Control T. Let's keep it right. And yep, that's the final, and I hope you guys learned something new from this tutorial. And I'll see you on next video. Till then, you guys take care, be safe, and be creative. Bye bye.